Hi, I'm back with another pattern, and this time it's men's classic wallet that has 4 card slots and a cash compartment. That's a pure beginner project that can be done in a couple of hours, and once you get used to the pattern itself, you can even make 2 or 3 a day. Once you got the pattern itself, you can download it, then print it and follow my step-by-step video tutorial. First and one of the most important part is correct printing settings. To ensure that your settings are correct, you need to check these 2 squares. First on the left has to be 3 centimeters and the second on the right has to be 3 inches wide. After that, you can go ahead and cut out the pieces. Make sure to leave about 3 to 5 millimeters around every detail. For today's project, I'm gonna be using brown chrome tan leather and the brown pueblo leather. Both leathers are approximately 1.5 millimeter thick. After you cut out all your pieces, it's time to glue them onto the cutting board. You're gonna need the cutting board itself and the transparent tape, aka scotch tape. The seam spacing is 5 millimeters, so 5 millimeter prong works perfectly. You can also use a single hole punch like I do. In the process of cutting out the pieces, make sure your knife is sharp and your hand is steady, since the end result depends a lot on how precisely the parts are cut. This step is optional, but if you'd like to round the sharp corners on the pockets, simply use a coin of any size as a guide. For a smaller corner radius, use a plastic card instead of a coin. Lightly sanding the pieces will help to achieve better results when burnishing the edges. As a burnishing solution, I use Togo Pro, which works best with chrome tan leather. I start by applying a thin coat of the solution, then burnish the edges with a slicker. This process can be repeated several times until you get your desired result. Once all pieces are prepared, it is time to assemble them. First, roughen the leather surface for better glue adhesion. Check the position of the holes on the pockets. If the 4 holes are on the left, the pocket goes on the left side. If the 4 holes are on the right, the pocket goes on the right side. First, stitch the inner pockets in place. Now it's time to apply the glue to the details. Before gluing the details together, check that the outer pocket corresponds to the inner pocket. Now you need to stitch along these 2 stitching lines. Once the pockets are in place, it's time to connect inner and outer layer of the wallet. Gluing is easier and more accurate when you align the corners first. Now you are ready for the final stitching. Now that the wallet is stitched, you can round the corners and burnish the edges. This is the final result. Men's classic bifold wallet with 4 card slots and a bill compartment. This is the end of video tutorial. As you can see, I made 17 of these wallets, since it's my bestseller design so far. If the video tutorial was helpful enough and you managed to make this wallet, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.